Hey everyone, Anthony here. Thanks for checking in with us again this week. Hope you guys had a great weekend, and for those of you in Minnesota, had a great Minnesota fishing opener. I made it up to Lake of the Woods and had a good time up there. We were able to fish the river, 4 Mile Bay, the lake, so it really spread everybody out. A lot of mixed reports from people catching a lot of little fish to some bigger fish still having eggs, so not really sure exactly where those fish are in the spawn cycle, but we managed to catch a few nice fish, a lot of eaters, caught our limit of fish, had a good meal of fish up there, and had a really good time. Targeted anywhere from 18 to 20 feet out on the lake, and then moving in shallower in the mornings and the evenings, and then along the edges of the channel in the river in 4 Mile Bay. So if you're heading up there, fishing should continue to get better as the water warms up. So good luck when you get up there, and we'll send you over to the next reports.
Hey guys, how's it going this week? Andrew with Fish Addictions TV checking in with the fishing report for the Minnesota Walleye Opener 2019. We made it up to Lake of the Woods, fished 13 hours on Saturday. So put in a full shift there and then put in a couple hours Sunday morning. Ton of fish came in the boat. If you guys are looking for a walleye fishery that is absolutely on fire, Lake of the Woods is it. The river, the bay, the lake, they're all producing tons of eater-sized fish. You're going to have to weed through some smaller fish on the lake, obviously, but lots of fish to be had, burning through a ton of bait. Jigs and minnows was the name of the game. Never really deviated from that. Frozen, live, didn't seem to matter. So if you guys are going up there, shiners, fatheads, rainbows, whatever you can get your hands on, it's going to do the trick for you. You're going to catch some fish. You want to look relatively shallow early in the year like this. The water temperature is still pretty cool. I think the highest we saw was 46 degrees. So we're looking at depths primarily between 10 to 15 feet of water. That's where we saw most of our activity. If you're on the lake, you can move out deeper later throughout the day into that 18-foot, and you're going to run into some fish there as well. The bay was actually our best spot for the weekend. We ended up catching 11 slot fish between 19.5 to 28 inches. Knocked out a 3-man limit of our eaters pretty quickly. And the river also produced a lot of eater-sized males. They were all milking. Some of the bigger females hadn't dropped their eggs yet. So we're kind of in that stage where you're seeing a little bit of everything. Some of those fish have dropped eggs, some haven't. All the males seem to be milking for the most part, but a great bite. Gold and pink jigs seem to work the best. You did have to use 3/4 ounce to 1 ounce jigs the further upriver you went, it seemed like. Out in the bay, you could get away with 3/8 ounce pretty easily. And out on the lake, not really much current to worry about there. So 1/4 ounce, whatever you would like to use out there, 1/8 ounce, those smaller profiles. But absolutely going off up on Lake of the Woods. That bite is on fire right now. If you guys are looking for something to do and want to get the family out there, it is an amazing fishery, and those fish are hungry right now. So hopefully you guys got out, did a little fishing over the Minnesota Walleye Opener. We'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.
Jesse Tintus with Tintus Outdoors and Fish Addictions TV. We have this playing in the background, and it's kind of funny because this is complete coincidence. This was not planned. Our very own Mike Olson from Fish Addictions TV is on the TV in the background. So we're out here in the shop. We like to play videos, fishing videos, and some music. We kind of gather up. We get together after our different trips and go through what worked, what didn't work, do some planning, do some organizing. This last week, we found a variety of fish in the Park Rapids and Alexandria area. When we were up in Park Rapids, we found northern pike that were up in the shallow. We love to fish for pike. Found some big pike. Nothing over 40. We found several in the 30s. Most of the pike that we did find had sunfish in their bellies, which makes sense. The sunfish are starting to move up into stage, and so are the crappies. Water temperatures were in the upper 40s earlier in the weekend, and as the weekend went on, temperatures bumped back up into the 50s, and with this warm weather this week, they should be continuing to move up. Walleyes we found were transitioning back down into deeper water. In the Alexandria area, we found walleyes in 25 to 30 plus foot of water. And what they were doing is they weren't just sitting down there, they were kind of moving up on the breaks, chasing bait fish and then moving back down. Didn't fish for crappies much, but we're going to be doing that this weekend, so we look forward to a report in the next week or two on how that's going. Back to the pike, We tried several different baits. Spoons are always really good. The biggest thing that we found is a little less wobble with the pike baits. Too much wobble, and they were missing them a lot. We found out that there's some pretty new colors with the Northland forage spoons that we used. Yeah, get out there, have fun. We're excited. We've got a group event this weekend that we're going to get together and have a little multi-species event, and look forward to it. We don't just fish for bass, just don't fish for walleyes. We love to multi-species fish. With the warm water temperatures, the bass should be moving up, and we're excited to start hammering those as well too. I know Chad from our Tintus Outdoors team did find some smallmouth and some largemouth bass this weekend that had moved up in some of the shallower waters, and that 6 to 8 feet of water, sometimes a little bit shallower. And so we're looking forward to getting out there and throwing some baits this weekend. It's a big transition time for fish, so be patient, use your electronics, get out there, be safe, enjoy this beautiful weather.